Celebrate the Opal Valentine story. Scene 1. The angel returns. Interior. Inside the dilapidated Magnestique Theater stage. The music to AT1 begins. The Majestic Theater flickers to life as Lady Samantha makes a magical entrance. She produces and revives a white dove, which flies over the audience and lands on Eli's poster. As the music builds, she conjures 8 magician angels from a brick wall, each performing a small trick before sharing a tender dance with a mannequin dressed in Eli's sequin jacket.
Jeremiah! Flora! I'm back! I remember when this place had sold out crowds. We mystified the audience with our magic. The applause was...
Sound of crickets.
Hold that thought. Me and Jeremiah, we can fix this faster than you can say ay caramba.
Flora shapeshifts into a drone butterfly. She flies into the theater and her onboard camera projects a pre-recorded video on a large fog screen. An empty theater.
I set my sights on the powers from me to bring a terrific audience to thee. Listen for the sound of my fingers click, and behold, here comes an amazing trick.
He tries to snap his fingers. Nothing happens.
Crap.
Look, Ethel. He's got no fingers.
Leave the poor boy alone, Fred.
Poor boy. He's a frog, Ethel. A frog.
Don't let it bug you, Jeremiah. You got the charm and the legs to boot.
Well, all you got are butterfly wings, and you can thank God for that.
Maybe I can be of some assistance. I have fingers.
Lady Samantha to the rescue. Please make us feel oh not so blue. Strike the lights and cue the cue, and bring some joy back into this venue.
Ready. 1, 2, 3.
Lady Samantha snaps her fingers. Sparks fly. Flora soars over the audience. Her onboard camera projects the live feed onto the fog screen. This creates the illusion the audience has now magically appeared. Joy to the world begins in a burst of theatrical magic, illusion, and playful spectacle. As Lady Samantha sings, wine vanishes in her bare hands, glowing fish in oversized surprises fill the stage, and the cast brings the joy into the audience with fish masks. But at the height of the celebration, smoke rises and Madeline appears. As Lady Samantha sings, wine vanishes in her bare hands. Glowing fish and oversized surprises fill the stage, and the cast brings the joy into the audience with fish masks. But at the height of the celebration, smoke rises and Madeline appears like a dark force, reminding us that in the Majestic, joy is dazzling but always under threat.
Fish, the show's called Celebrate, not Finding Nemo the musical.
Oh, stop dramaturging the scene, Fred.
I'm just saying, Ethel, for a song about joy, it's awfully fishy.
It's a joy song, Fred. A joy song.
Smoke swirls up. Madeline emerges, her arms crossed. Alda flanks Madeline, making cigarettes appear, then vanish with a flick of her fingers.
Enough. I am so sick of this. Look at all of you flapping about like fools pretending any of this means something.
It's our purpose. Helping lost souls.
Over my dead body.
Too late.
Smoke reappears. Madeline steps into the smoke.
Laugh all you want. I will turn your joy into screams and bury you beneath the embers.
She reaches out and grabs Olga and pulls her into the smoke. They both vanish. Single spot on Lady Samantha.
And just like that, the world tilts. In a bedroom with friends, laughter, and dreams as big as her heart. But like most hearts, hers did not break all at once. It cracked, softly, one birthday at a time.
Lights out on Lady Samantha. Lights fade up on 13-year-old Opal in her bedroom. Scene 2, 13, and dreaming. Interior, Opal's bedroom. Typical bedroom of a 13-year-old girl living in 1978. Opal lies on her pillows, cuddling her stuffed frogs. Mr. Whiskers, her cat, circles, purring and licking Opal's face.
This is gonna be the best birthday ever.
She takes her hairbrush, holds it like a microphone, and leaps onto her bed.
And the Grammy for Best Pop Performance goes to...
She makes a drum roll sound with her voice.
Opal Valentine.
She makes a sound of screaming fans.
I didn't prepare anything, except this speech I wrote in the 8th grade.
She pulls a tissue from inside robe, unfolds it.
This is for the dreamers. For every girl who sang into a hairbrush while her math homework cried in the corner.
She runs to her Donna Summer poster hanging on the wall.
Oh, Miss Summer, if this dream of mine goes up in smoke, please save that last dance for me.
There is a knock on her bedroom door.
Oh, may I ask is knocking?
She runs to her pillows and lays with Mr. Whiskers.
The artist formerly known as Raphael, now appearing live at your bedroom door.
It appears my favorite tenor just showed up.
She shouts at the door.
Come in before Mr. Whiskers steals your solo.
Raphael enters and lays with Opal on her pillows.
We missed you at chorus practice.
I wanted to finish writing a song I've been working on.
So, Mr. Whiskers, what do you think about all these frogs?
Mr. Whiskers glares at Raphael and then lets out sharp meow, turns and sachets off.
Seriously, Miss Valentine, you've got more frogs than fourth period biology lab. I'm surprised one of them hasn't proposed yet. Well, maybe this one.
Raphael holds up Sir Ribbit.
He leaps out in the country with the confidence of grace, a laughter that's so bright, it lights up every place.
Opal laughs in a unique way, only at Raphael's rhymes.
He's magic in motion, but means no one harm. It's Sir Ribbit, brimming with undeniable charm.
Nia, Blythe, Esperanza sneak into her bedroom and watch unnoticed.
You know frogs only became my thing after you dared me to catch that gigantic one that leaped into the pond behind the school. So smug, sitting there like he owns the whole pond, like he's charging rent to the turtles.
I think you tried to kiss him.
Yes. Then he kicked me right in my face.
Opal and Raphael are laughing, and then their friends make their presence known.
Oh, would you look at all that sweetness? I swear my molars are dissolving.
Okay, Mr. Tooth Decay. Don't blame us for being adorable.
Nia looks at Opal's many posters.
Honestly, Opal, it's like Grammy-palooza in here.
I stare at the walls and imagine the crowds, the lights, the cameras flashing, like I'm already there. A girl's got a dream, right?
And one day I'll flutter on stage and steal your spotlight, Mariposa style.
Oh, here we go, Esperanza and her butterfly fascination.
A one-way ticket to flutter off to Madrid, please.
The day you fly off to Spain will be the day Mr. Whiskers meows in Spanish.
Mr. Whiskers meows.
I'm going to be a world-famous magician. I'll be known as Niadini.
Like Houdini?
Lady. Magician. That'll be the day.
Yes, Lady Niadini. Now don't blink, 'cause I'm making all your doubts disappear.
I've been practicing my mentalism routine.
I still can't get over last week when you predicted how many slices of pizza I wanted.
Blythe closes his eyes, presses 2 fingers to his temple.
That's right, 2.
We're all so impressed. Oh, wise sage of cheese. But guessing who wants pizza is a bit of a breeze.
Well, Blythe, I think you are amazing. Just amazing.
The amazing Bly. I predict someone's mum will be calling very soon.
Opal's phone rings. Everyone is startled. Lights up stage left. It's Blythe's mother on her phone.
Hello, Mrs. Smith. Yes, Blythe is here.
Opal passes the phone to Blythe. Opal returns to her pillows.
Son, I need you to come home. Now.
Mum, please. It's Opal's birthday. I'm hanging with Nia, and we're having fun.
Live. That Nia girl is 14 going on 30. She's always prancing about with her little bursts of joy. Joy, 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 until it makes you sick. Son, people who chase joy end up alone, and you don't want to end up like that, do? Well, do you?
She sings the following, like a creepy nursery rhyme.
Your mama's got a headache, and your father's never here. Please don't make your mama cry. She loves her dear son Bly. Come on home as fast you can. Mama needs help emptying her bedpan.
Whoa!
And bring your mother a big piece of birthday cake.
Fine, goodbye, Mum.
Didn't need to be a mind reader to predict that.
Soon as she knows I'm having fun, she pounces. Like Joy owes her money. Well, not today, Mum. I'm staying.
Bly's defying his mama, Bly's defying his mama, Bly's defying his mama, Bly's defying his mama.
Mr. Whiskers hops onto the TV, batting at rabbit ears. Everyone laughs. A static buzz fills the room. The TV channel lands on grim war footage. Opal notices it first. Her friends are still giggling. Opal's face changes, caught by the image.
Guys, hush. Look.
Thousands of families driven from their homes. Children caught in the middle. Many are now orphans.
Those kids look our age.
Opal reaches under her bed, pulls out stacks of handwritten lyric sheets, and passes them to her friends.
It's really messed up.
Is this the song you've been writing?
Yeah. Thought maybe our voices could carry something bigger.
Then let's sing for them.
The song Prayer of the Children begins. The song is the first moment in show where Opal's gift begins to mean something deeper than performance. What starts as a playful birthday scene shifts when news footage reminds her and her friends of a suffering world, and their a cappella singing becomes an act of empathy rather than entertainment. The number reveals Opal not just as a dreamer chasing fame, but as an emerging artist whose voice can carry compassion, healing, and hope. Brief silence.
Opal, Sweet Pea, kids! Ha llegado la pizza!
The kids with faint smiles rise quietly, a gentle contrast from their usual chaos. Opal lingers, gathers her stuffed frogs, and looks back at the room, then follows others. Scene 3. Happy Birthday to Me. Interior kitchen. There's a slice of pizza with 14 candles flickering. Raphael is arranging Opal's frogs on a shelf. Opal joins him.
Didn't have enough money to buy you something cool. So, I wrote this instead.
Ooh, is it a love poem?
Definitely not. Maybe. Oh, hush up.
Get over here, you two lovebirds.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Opal.
Happy birthday to me.
Opal blows out the candles and hugs her mother. John walks from the dark doorway and heads to Opal. When he passes the shelf, Sir Ribbit magically falls onto the floor. No one takes notice, except the audience.
Stop this foolishness.
You just couldn't stay away, could you?
John brushes past her, his eyes locked on Opal. Another frog magically falls from the shelf.
Have you been practicing breath control, range?
Opal nods faintly, unsure. Another frog falls from the shelf.
Good. Singing backup with your friends isn't going to get you anywhere.
John, please. She's only 14.
Opal stiffens. Her friends exchange glances. Another frog falls from the shelf.
You think the world cares how old she is? If she wants to matter, she needs to act like it.
Opal's mom puts her hands on Opal's shoulders, as if protecting her.
That's enough, John.
The remaining frogs magically fall from the shelf. Opal's mom and dad are now arguing in another room. Opal looks down, tears forming in her eyes. Her friends are uncomfortable.
I know he's your dad, but he's a proper piece of... Let's just say the stuff that even toilets file restraining orders against.
Esperanza picks up a pizza box. They all make their way to the door. Except for Raphael. He notices the frogs on the floor and places them back on the shelf.
Thanks, Rafi. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Careful, Valentine. The next card I write for you will have some sweet rhymes, all about you.
Raphael leaves. Opal grabs Sir Ribbit and sings and hums to him.
Happy birthday to me.
Lights fade out. Scene 4. Slices of Truth. Interior kitchen table. Opal is inhaling pizza. Her mother enters and sits in her usual spot across from Opal.
Opal, slow down. Stop shoving so much in your mouth.
What, Nom?
Never mind. Enjoy your pizza.
What's with him storming out? Another toilet emergency? I mean, really, Mom. Dad's name is John. He sells toilets. And he calls his place John's R Us. That's not irony. It's bathroom destiny.
It's like naming your kid Jeeves and knowing he'll be doomed to a life of polishing silverware and answering doorbells.
How about Cousin Candy? And she wonders why the dentist sends her a birthday card and box of Hershey Kisses every year. Seriously. Dad literally dumped us for crappers.
Mom breathes hard as she slides the pizza box toward Opal.
That's not your burden, Opal. For now, just enjoy your pizza.
Lights fade. Scene 5. The Weight of Wishes. Interior far stage right. Center stage large fog screen. Lights up on Lady Samantha at a lectern, stage right. The glow of a large open book lights her face. While Lady Samantha reads, a video is projected onto a fog screen showing very fast clips of what is occurring.
15 candles flicker like dreams, a mother's love safe, until a shadow of a father in the doorway. No gifts, only goals wrapped in rules and tied with ribbons of pressure. At 16, she sang as Eva Perón in her high school production of Evita. Her mother wept with joy. Her friends cheered. Raphael shouted louder than the orchestra pit playing for the curtain call. Her father stayed silent. At 17, a father's message. No excuses, no mistakes. Friends faded. Raphael walked away with his corsage. She argued with her mom, a father controlling her life. An unfortunate separation between mother and daughter. At 18, candles unlit, cake untouched, pizza left cold, no laughter. Her mother's empty chair echoing louder than voices ever could. Opal sobbed, mourning months of unspoken words. Her father leaned in, keep pushing. She would have wanted that. So she did, even when it hurt. At 19, her first record deal. Her father paraded in a new suit stitched from her own advance, and better yet, calling her new record a team effort. Her friends brought pizza, but their voices now sounded static. At 20, her first song climbed to #1. Could this be the one? Tears answered, no. Then came Zach Weiner, the Grammy winner, silver-tongued, 2 decades older than she. He clasped her hands, eyes not on her sorrow, but on the marble he believed he could sculpt. Miss Valentine, you're already gold without a statue. And in that moment, she surrendered the chisel. For months, she bent her songs to fit his ear. He preached of justice and hunger, but beneath it pulsed a hunger for relevance. To her, Zach was love. To her friends, he was her father's voice. To her father, a thief. To Raphael, the man who stole the dream he never dared claim. By 23, no longer a daughter, now a commodity. The father's backroom deal bought her name in lights at the celebrity ball, the grand fundraiser for the Majestic Theater. With only 24 hours to prove herself, she placed her hope, once again, in Zach's hands. Oh, where has Zach Weiner gone? Oh, where could he be?
Lights fade out on Lady Samantha. Scene 6. The night it all shattered. Interior corner of the kitchen. Opal is sitting at her piano in the corner of the kitchen. She is pounding out a chaotic jumble of chords, loud, disjointed, musically nonsensical. Raphael enters, holding a large brownie with lots of lit candles stuck inside, and juggling a large bowl of green salad.
If I don't get this song written by tonight, I may as well fake laryngitis and start selling toilets for John's RS.
Happy birthday, Opal. My very special homemade treat.
How the hell did you jam 23 candles into this brownie?
She takes the brownie, blows out the candles, grabs the candles, and throws them on the table. She crams a big bite in her mouth, then pounds 2 loud, discordant chords with a mouthful of brownies.
And a healthy salad.
Lawn clippings? Wrong kind of grass, Rafi.
She puts her hands in the salad bowl, throws the lettuce skyward, cascading over the piano.
You need some healthy variety in your diet.
Opal sarcastically responds as she rifles through a pile of empty pizza boxes. When she gets to the last box, McSorley's, she pauses to let a joke about McSorley's being an Irish pub and not a pizza place. Then she continues,
Geno's, Vito's, Primo's, McSorley's, enough variety!
She opens the pizza box labeled Al's and takes out a slice.
All's thin crust pizza. Broccoli, spinach, peppers, avocado, and mushrooms. Healthy enough?
Zach enters and goes to the fridge.
Well. Look who decided to care. 5 hours and 3 excuses late.
Opal, I write songs, not apologies.
Yeah, you write songs all right. First verse, used to care. Chorus, used to try. The bridge, oh right, you seem to be burning that one.
Zach takes a pizza slice out of the fridge.
For God's sake, Zach, don't eat that. It's a week old.
You can't just toss it. What about the downtrodden, the oppressed victims of the man? I'm taking a stand. Do not waste food.
Zach takes another bite, then grabs the pizza box from Raphael and walks toward Opal's bedroom.
What happened to Zach?
Let me worry about him. I need you to worry about this celebrity ball show. You gotta make sure Nia's got a killer illusion lined up for my entrance. You know the whole Lady Nia Dini thing. Raphael, if you don't mind, I need Zach right now.
Raphael walks to the door.
Happy birthday, Opal.
Opal doesn't respond. Raphael leaves. Now alone, she takes a bite from Raphael's brownie.
Holy shit, this is one interesting brownie. Might be the only thing holding me together right now. Thanks, Faffy.
Opal gets up from the piano and walks to 1980s wall telephone with a very long attached cord.
Should I call the feeder? Find out what time the ball starts? Maybe what dress should I wear? No, I don't have time to call, but I do have to pee. Really bad.
She slams the receiver, but it falls to the floor. She then hurries to her bedroom, pauses at the door, and takes a deep breath, and then bursts in.
Whoa, Opal, what's the hurry?
I gotta take a wicked piss.
She leaps onto the bed and then vaults over Zach on her way to the bathroom. Her silhouette appears behind a frosted partition.
I didn't realize you'd be coming back up tonight.
Damn it, Zach. You left the seat up. Again, this porcelain could chill champagne. Get in here and warm me up.
She flushes the toilet and rushes back to her bedroom.
You're about as warm as a frozen turkey. Turkey.
She pulls a red dress from her hope chest.
I need to find a dress for the celebrity ball. Help me pick one out. Ooh, this one says, look at me. I'm a red hot firebomb.
She holds up a yellow dress.
And this one says, I'm a bright and shining star.
Sure, very Debbie Gibson. But honestly, Opal, you look great in all of your very colorful dresses.
All at once, like a rainbow dress.
She holds up a sexy black dress.
Do you love this little black number? This one says.
Jessica peeks out from under the bedsheets.
Look at me. I'm a sexy hottie.
Zach, did my dress just compliment itself?
Opal turns around and sees Jessica peeking out from under the sheets.
Who the hell are you?
Opal, it's not what it looks like. Or at least, not entirely.
You gotta be kidding me!
Jessica crawls from under bedsheets.
This is Jessica.
It's Jazzka. I'm a singer, and with my sister Jazz, Amin, we're the Jazzlings.
Jazz Amin peeks out from under the bedsheets. Zach tries to push them back under the sheets.
They were hanging out behind my studio. I gave them blankets. That's all it was supposed to be. You know, I can't stand to see anyone suffering.
And right now, I'm the one that's suffering.
She pulls clothes out of her laundry basket, then grabs the colorful dresses from her hope chest, tossing them into her suitcase.
How could you do this to me? I'm drowning in my father's demands. More money. And now clawing for one song to save me tomorrow night. And you? You're not my partner. You're my downfall.
She slams the suitcase closed.
I never meant to hurt you. I help broken people. That's what I do.
Well, mission accomplished. Now you can add me to your collection of broken things.
She slams the bedroom door in Zach's face. She grabs her suitcase and runs to the kitchen. Lights out Opal's bedroom. Interior kitchen. Lights up on Opal. The music only to Shambhala begins.
He was supposed to be my grown-up in the room.
She picks up the phone from the floor. All she hears is static.
Hello? Hello? Seriously? Now the phone's broken, too?
She drops the phone on the floor. She lays on her pillows and picks up Sir Ribbit and begins talking to him.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
Smoke comes out of the receiver. It's Flora as the butterfly drone. She flies around Opal and sprinkles angel dust over her.
Dream, chica.
Lights fade too dark as the music fades as well. Scene 7. Easy to be cold. Interior. The kitchen. Opal is laying on her pillows. She awakes.
Either this is a dream or Raphael's special brownies are starting to kick in.
Lights fade up on Opal's mom sitting at the kitchen table. Sir Ribbit hops onto a stack of pizza boxes. Mr. Whiskers is perched on the back of a chair. Opal rises from her pillows and takes her usual seat at the kitchen table.
Sir Ribbit, Mr. Whiskers.
Mr. Whiskers meows and rubs against her.
You always sat in the same spot when your heart was cracked, even when you were 9 and couldn't find Sir Ribbit. Hi, Sweet Pea.
Hi, Mom. You always knew how to fix things. And now, the only one who could turn Zack into a skillet-shaped omelet is just gone. All he said was, it's not what it looks like.
Ah, yes. Cheater's Handbook.
Chapter 1. Lie first.
Panic later.
How could he be so cruel? So cold?
Mom gives a gentle kiss on Opal's forehead. The song Easy to Be Hard begins. The song marks Opal's emotional breaking point after Zack's betrayal and years of pressure from her father. Toward the end of the song, Opal makes a snowstorm appear from her bare hands. The snow comes down on the audience. The snow also falls on Zack and the 2 young girls. She goes to her pillows. The song ends. The song, short version of Celebrate, begins. During the transition, Opal, on her pillows, she magically slides across the stage, from stage right to stage left, and ends up at the base of Eli's throne. The music ends. Scene 8. Enter the Majesty. Interior kitchen. Opal is on her pillows, hears a sound, rushes to hide behind Ellie's throne, lights up center stage as Jeremiah enters, hopping on a green pogo stick. He steps next to Olga.
Good to see you, Ogle. Ogle. No, Olga.
Ja, Olga Farzkeg.
Angels giggle at her name. Olga breaks the fourth wall and speaks with a broken Scandinavian accent to the audience.
Farzkeg. It means mighty beard that breaks in the wind. But when the wind breaks back, let's just say it clears the village.
She makes a cigarette appear from her bare hand. Madeline enters and pushes Lady Samantha out of her way.
Step aside, darling. The real headliner has arrived.
She pushes past Jeremiah.
Careful, Frog. One day someone's going to serve you with garlic butter. Well, if it ain't the great Alexander Herman, still dragging around that misdirection of yours.
Victoria doesn't distract.
I command.
Whatever.
Bitch.
Madeline recoils and gives Victoria an evil look.
Switch. Alexander's greatness does a switch when you enter.
Okay. I am bored with all of you. I'm heading back to where I can get some real stuff done. Come, Farzkeg, and put out that nasty cigarette. There's no smoking in the elevator. Any tooting in here and you'll trip the fire alarm. Again.
Olga sticks her cigarette into Madeline's hair. Her hair begins to smolder with red smoke. Madeline is unaware. She is standing inside the elevator and shouts out to everyone.
And if I catch any of you spreading joy, I'll turn this theater into a mausoleum. Got it?
Got it!
The elevator doors shut, and the shadows of Madeline and Olga rise within. Opal darts out, rushes to Lady Samantha, and touches her dress.
Oh my God, you are beautiful. Is this satin?
My name is Lady Samantha.
Jeremiah startles Opal.
She ruled the stage with grace and flame, and every dove still speaks her name. Now back she comes, her joy renewed, an angel fierce and fabulous too.
There is a loud pounding from the floor below the stage. The entire theater trembles.
Hey, keep it down. Up there, I'm giving a keynote address to the Bar Association, and these poor souls need all the motivation they can get.
Lady Samantha opens a trap door in the stage floor, and smoke and flames surge up. Aroma of burning incense fills theater.
Sorry, old scratch.
I object!
Excuse me while I cross-examine this poor schmuck.
She slams the trapdoor shut. Fred and Ethel laugh loudly.
Are those clocks laughing?
Oh, that's Fred and his wife Ethel. They usually show up right on time.
Welcome, young lady.
This place is in really bad shape.
You can thank Eli's mother Madeline for letting it all go to pot.
Cut? Let me add that to my to-do list.
I only come here to bring joy to those in need.
I used to know what that felt like. Joy. Then life got loud. Very loud.
Maybe finding joy won't fix everything, but it's a start.
The magician angels look uneasy.
They look nervous.
They're wary of Eli. He's not exactly racking up Angel of the Month awards.
Should Eli appear, brace yourself tight. He tends to stir things less than right, though he will emerge as a prime suspect. But in the end, not what you'd expect.
Oh no, there's more?
A heart of gold? Perhaps. Who knows? But chaos blooms wherever he goes. So, hold on tight and try not to stress. He's mostly just an adorable mess.
If he drops one more rhyme, I'm cuckooing early.
Too late, Fred. You've been cuckoo since the 60s.
Opal, my dear, welcome to the Majestic Theater.
The theater goes dark. The large, majestic marquee lights up, but some bulbs are missing, blinking, and few give off sparks. Scene 9. Here comes Eli. Interior, full stage. Lights up. The magician angels scatter. Flora flies over the stage and out into the audience. The magician angels take Opal into the audience and try to hide her. It is too risky and bring her back on the stage. As Eli's coming begins, the stage erupts in funk, smoke, magic, and comic chaos, introducing Eli as God's unpredictable protege. With sudden appearances, vanishes, card showers, fog, and the surprise production of 3 dogs from Blammo boxes, the number transforms the Majestic into a wild spectacle of mischief, energy, and danger. Eli emerges as both dazzling showman and disruptive force. The song ends. The 3 dogs huddle up to Ellie.
Hey, Sammy. I know how the chill settles here. Might be time to cuddle up, love. Could be one of those 3 dog nights.
Eli approaches Opal.
Whoa, that dress is hanging on to the Zaventis like disco never died.
I happen to like this dress. It's fashionable.
Nah. Looks more like Studio 54 and the shag carpet on the 2nd floor had a baby.
Eli sniffs the air. Mock horror.
And I'm choking.
Opal pulls out a small bottle hanging around her neck.
It's Victoria's Secret.
Reverse rub that bottle, love, and send that smell back to 1978. Come on, then. Follow me on up to me throne. Walk this way.
Eli walks to his throne with the swag like Jack Sparrow. The magician angels mimic his unique strut. Opal watches as they strut past her.
Yep, that's my cue to boogie out of here before someone drags me into this Mel Brooks Walk This Way disco conga line.
Lights fade out on Opal. She runs up the steps toward Eli's dressing room. The main stage goes dark. Scene 10. Tears of an Angel. Interior Eli's dressing room. Opal is looking at costumes on a rack. Madeline in dim light. Olga is flanking her.
What in God's name is going on down there? And that Eli dude, wow.
Madeline startles Opal.
Eli's down there. Olga, didn't I tell him not to come?
Olga opens a book and blows off the dust. She pulls out a cigarette and magically lights it, but doesn't take a puff.
Yeah, Mama. You told him not to come.
She throws the cigarette into an ashtray and then immediately pulls a cigarette from a statue of Houdini. With the cigarette in her mouth, she sips coffee and then blows smoke out the other side of her mouth.
I knew it! I told him not to come.
My God, it's like a broken record with you two. So, you told him not to come. Who cares?
Hello, my dear. My name is Madeline. I couldn't help but notice you have met Lady Samantha.
She seems nice.
Lady Samantha, the angel of joy. Pat. You think joy comes without a price?
I don't believe it. She's been very supportive.
You think she's here for you? She's chasing a wish, and you are just her means to an end.
So, what am I supposed to do?
Just bide your time, my pretty. Play along with Lady Samantha's silly antics until those 2 numbskulls, Fred and Ethel, finally strike the hour. Then all this nonsense ends.
Offstage, a faint hum of angels. Gentle, enticing, as if calling Opal away.
I'm not picking sides. I'm done letting everyone else pull the strings.
So be it. But mark my words, you'll see the truth soon enough.
Opal runs out and walks down the steps and stops midway down. She pauses, staring down onto the theater stage below. Lights fade slightly on Opal. The song Lady Samantha begins. Soaring harmonies, fog effects, rising apparitions, silks passing through Lady Samantha's body, and the striking tears of an angel illusion vanish. The song surrounds her with magic, illusion, and spectral wonder. Opal watches and sees in Samantha sorrow, a reflection of her own loneliness and grief. Olga meets Opal halfway on the staircase.
Oh, look who's here. Gonna create more confusion for me?
Confusion, chaos, mayhem. I leave that to Mama's boy.
Olga leans in, lowering her voice, and ditches the cigarette that she's been flaunting in Opal's face.
Listen, she's not the saint you think she is.
Angel.
Yeah, right. Angel, you say. Don't go buying every sugar-frosted lyric they warble at you.
She produces a match, strikes it on the back of her neck, and lights her cigarette.
What if they're all lying? What if none of this is about me at all? What if I'm just the sound check they forgot to cancel?
Opal continues walking down the steps and slowly makes her way across the stage toward Eli's throne. As she walks, spotlights from above come up about 2 paces in front of her as if they are showing her the way. Scene 11, the final fitting. Interior Eli's throne. He is reading his god-awful joke book. Lady Samantha is rummaging through Opal's open suitcase. Opal approaches Eli's throne. She focuses on Eli's throne, which is a large, fancy golden toilet.
Wow, pretty sure my father designed that thing. Overhyped, overpolished, overbearing, overinflated, and 2 feet higher than everyone else. Yep, that's gotta be his.
Look here, missy. Sure as I'm sitting here, this throne right here warms me bum just fine. Thank you very much.
Lady Samantha is looking in Opal's suitcase.
You have such an assortment of colorful dresses in here.
Help yourself. They're of no use to me.
A white wedding dress?
Well, it did come out of my hope chest, so...
Eli peers over his joke book.
A young lady's hope chest. The old graveyard of impossible dreams. May they rest in peace.
A white wedding dress represents happiness and joy.
Then how come the groom's always wearing a black tuxedo?
Zach told me I should not wear my colored dresses all at once. But when I close my eyes, all I see is this fabulous, twirling kaleidoscope of colors.
Maybe it's a pigment of your imagination.
Oh, careful with them puns, Sanny. You toss one more, and I might vanish from this here's throne out of sheer embarrassment.
Eli waves his hand, and a small puff of smoke goes off in front of him.
Presto! Look, me dignity just disappeared.
Lady Samantha holds up red colored dress.
Angry?
Lady Samantha holds up blue colored dress.
Sad?
Lady Samantha holds up orange colored dress.
I'd look like a sunkest orange in that dress.
Eli is thumbing through his joke book.
Orange, you say?
He flips through pages, his mouth moving, A, B, C, until he reaches O.
Why did the orange go out with the prune? Because he couldn't find a date.
Eli puts the black dress in front of him and strikes a sexy pose. Then he struts like a fashion model on runway.
How's this one make you feel?
On you?
Nauseous. Give me that.
She holds the black dress up in front of herself.
It makes me feel cold, like I'm dressing for a funeral.
That can be easily arranged. What's black and white? Black and white. Black and right. Black and right. And rolling down a hill. A bang grim.
Eli stuffs the black and white dresses in the change bag magic trick.
What's black and white and red all over? The penguin at the bottom of the hill. What's black and white and laughing? The penguin that pushed him.
Eli reaches into the change bag and pulls out a single gray dress. The black and white dresses have vanished.
Ta-da!
Why would she look good in gray?
It's indecisive. Not black, not white. Doesn't know what it is, or what it wants to be. So, it's just gray.
Every dress tells a story, my dear. But a story can't hide the ache behind it. It's time to let the colors speak for you.
The song Till the World Ends begins. This song is a tender and theatrical moment in Opal's journey, blending heartbreak, memory, and transformation. Surrounded by Lady Samantha and Eli, she moves through a series of illusions, Zach's name appearing in a frosted window, a candle vanishing, and the closet illusion that both conceals and reveals. The song ends. Opal places the gray suit jacket on Zack.
For the road ahead. Gray suits you.
Stage goes dark, except on Opal. Scene 12. Out in the country. Interior center stage. Flora and Jeremiah standing next to Opal.
Why do you let that guy bug you? I eat whatever bugs me. Ribbit, ribbit.
Opal's unique laugh. Flora hands Opal a glass of wine. Opal takes a sniff, then a hearty swig.
Wow, that's some great Chardonnay. This your vintage? I don't know much about winemaking, but I'm pretty sure you need grapes. Lots of grapes.
Flora shapeshifts into the butterfly drone and sprinkles angel dust over Opal and Jeremiah. The stage transforms into a vibrant countryside with trees, multicolored leaves, grapevines, woodland creatures.
The grapes don't grow in tidy rows. They wander where a calm wind blows. Like memories sweet in blades of green, they hide in places rarely seen. Out in the country, free and wild, where Flora flies like a 60s flower child. Blue ones, yellow ones, purple and red. Sometimes they fall right on my head.
Visual special effect. Rain begins.
Purple and red, all easy to pluck. It's starting to rain. What the fuff?
Fungus. Lots of fungus.
Takes one to spot one.
Well, I am a fun guy.
Opal's unique laugh. Flora shapeshifts back to human form.
This place is crazy beautiful. And kind of crazy insane.
I also sing to the woodland creatures.
They see him coming. They run for the hills. Even the squirrels grab their nuts and run.
Doobie is sitting on a log.
Hey, I accidentally stepped on Doobie's tail, and he's the one that ran off shrieking. Ain't that right, Doobie?
Not that I can recall, man. But could have been me brother.
Hold on. You have a brother, and his name is Doobie?
Yay, man. We're both doobies. We're brothers.
Opal shakes her head.
The infamous squirrel incident. Jeremiah screamed like a niño and flopped into the bushes.
That really happened?
Not that I can recall.
Hey, man, I totally sent you a groovy get well card, you know? Had one of those, scratch and sniff acorns on it, man.
He fell so hard into the bush, it still got his little outline.
Lights up on the bush shaped like Jeremiah. 2 deer on either side, 2 rabbits perched on top, laughing. Opal tries to sit on a log, but Doobie jumps in and scolds her.
Whoa! Hey, girlie! Don't plop down there. That spot's, a hysterical landmark.
The animal puppets are laughing.
When things get me down, when things make me frown, I come to this place to put a smile on my face, where the sound of my voice gives the animals no choice but to sway to my melodies from across the lakes. Well, as long as I don't wake up all the snakes.
Not a fan of snakes?
Oh, I like 'em fine. They just don't get my singing. No ears.
Slinky hisses and tail rattles and tries to bite Jeremiah. Special effects of rain starts again. The scent of pine and fresh rain fill theater. Jeremiah and Opal stand on a large treadmill that simulates them walking. The background changes to rolling hills. Trees and vines are projected from an LED wall. The song Out in the Country begins. The stage transforms into a whimsical countryside dreamscape filled with grapevines, woodland creatures, rain, butterflies, and magical illusions. Opal begins to reconnect with freedom, innocence, and the possibility of love.
Careful. Don't step on any of the grapes.
Why?
Because they won't scream. They'll just let out her whine.
Through special effects, the butterflies fly around the trees.
Where are all these butterflies coming from? I just swallowed one.
Ay, Dios me. That was probably Uncle Eduardo.
Opal swallows more butterflies.
You are a walking butterfly buffet.
Opal grabs his hand, and they continue to walk.
This is great exercise. If we ever actually get anywhere.
The song ends.
Thanks, Jeremiah. I forgot what it felt like to laugh. I guess April showers really do bring May flowers.
Opal giggles. Jeremiah stiffens and turns away. Opal notices, and her smile falters, sensing something is wrong.
I'm sorry, Jeremiah. Did I say something wrong?
Lights stay on Jeremiah. The rest of the stage goes dark. Scene 13. Pieces of April. Interior center stage. Jeremiah is still standing center stage. Lady Samantha joins Opal. Flora shapeshifts back to human form.
He once loved a woman.
I see. April. She made every trick feel like a miracle. When she smiled, you believed in love.
Opal moves closer to Jeremiah.
I told myself I was building a world of magic for us, but really, I was building it for me. She didn't leave angry. She just left, quiet, like she knew I'd never hear her over the sound of my own applause.
The psalm Pieces of April begins. The song is a tender reflection on Jeremiah's long-held love and loss. As April and Flora appear behind a softly lit scrim with blooming flowers, drifting petals, and floral magic, Jeremiah's memories come vividly to life. Through his grief, Opal recognizes echoes of her own pain, and the song gently shifts from mourning into the fragile hope that love can grow again.
These petals fall for you, but maybe they bloom for both of us. If we hold on too tightly, nothing new can grow.
You think love can still grow for me?
The way those petals fell, like April wanted you to know you're still worth loving.
I thought I'd sung my last love song, until you helped me find the tune again.
Opal places a flower petal gently in his hand. He closes his fingers around it. Opal lingers, watching him, then slowly steps back. She looks toward Eli's throne, but glances once more at Jeremiah. Torn. Lights begin to fade on Jeremiah. Opal whispers to herself as lights go out on Jeremiah and lights fade up on Eli's throne.
What if it's not too late? What if I still have time to love, to be loved?
Stage goes dark. Scene 14. Opal's royal flush. Interior Eli's throne. Lights up on Eli, sitting on his throne, reading his newspaper. Lady Samantha is standing next to him. Opal enters center stage, walks toward Eli and Lady Samantha.
I know Zach will be back, and I'll even pretend that incident never happened.
You're in denial.
I'm not in denial. Once I win that Grammy, he'll come crawling back.
Taking back an ex? That's like wandering into a yard sale and buying back your own bleeding crap.
Opal snaps the newspaper out of his hands.
You're God's protege, right? I'll do better. I'll do anything for you. Just bring back Zach.
You're now bargaining.
Fine. Zach sucks. Life sucks. This place sucks.
You're now the pressed.
Eli picks up his phone.
Wow, 4 stages in one breath. I'm ringing the 5 stages of grief, lady.
Eli speaks into his phone.
Well, Dr. Kubler-Ross, are you impressed?
God's light shines down on Eli.
Very impressed, Eli. Call me when she gets to the last stage. Acceptance.
Eli hangs up his phone.
Right then. I'm done with all this womening and wailing. Time to ratchet things up, love.
The scene reveals the Royal Flush Squad, 6 magician angels seated on white toilets in lab coats, each absorbed in comic activities like knitting, reading, or playing with a Rubik's Cube. Jeremiah rolls out Opal's toilet vanish illusion, gently lowers the seat for her, and earns a grateful smile from Opal, creating a sweet moment of kindness amid the absurd toilet-themed spectacle. Sure As I'm Sitting Here begins. The song is a comic yet emotionally important turning point where Eli and Lady Samantha use tough love, humor, and outrageous toilet-themed magic to confront Opal's heartbreak. Surrounded by the Royal Flush Squad, floating plungers, tap-dancing angels, and a toilet flush vanish, Opal begins to move out of denial. Beneath the absurdity, the number shows that she cannot simply flush away grief, but she can begin transforming it. Scene 15. My Impersonal Life. Interior Dodd's Chambers. Stage right. Opal is standing with her back facing the audience, naked except for a well-placed floating cloud covering her derriere. Lights up on God, who is sitting in front of her at his desk.
Thanks for the cloud, but my butt? Not that big.
Sorry, my dear. Clouds come as one size fits all.
I am very confused.
Seems my well-intentioned protege thought it would be helpful to send you to
Heaven? And you are?
That's a bingo!
What in the heavenly plot twist is going on?
An angel enters and drapes a white robe over Opal's shoulders.
You branded your robes? Right. Totally normal day. Wait till I get my hands on that.
Let's try to keep the smiting to a minimum. He means well.
Well, he's about to mean my foot right up his.
Astute. Clever.
He's a witty one. You have been chasing lyrics that sound like everyone else but yourself. Let me bring you someone who never hid. Not behind a rhyme, not behind a mask.
A white baby grand piano rolls into the scene. Liberace steps from behind God.
Liberace?
In the flesh, Sugar Plum, though technically on 80% sequins and 20% divine sparkle.
He puts his hand on the baby grand.
And this baby has been watching you flail through lyric notebooks like they're trying to escape.
A candelabra floats down and lands on the piano. Liberace claps his hands with flair, and the candles magically light with real flames.
I try, but every word sounds like it was written by someone pretending to be me.
God walks behind her, resting his hands on her shoulder.
Stop writing the song you think they want. Start playing the one you need to hear. Just play, and the words will follow.
Opal places her hands on the piano keys. She plays the opening notes of the song, My Impersonal Life. The music is intense, dark, brooding, echoing the dramatic flair of Phantom of the Opera. The My Impersonal Life piano riff is played.
Oh dear. Maybe less vengeful organist lurking in a sewer?
The song My Impersonal Life begins. The song marks Opal's artistic breakthrough. With God beside her and Liberace urging her on, she stops trying to write for approval and begins singing from truth. Surrounded by clouds, sequins, humor, and divine spectacle, Opal discovers that her real power comes from her own honest voice, making the song the moment she truly begins to sing as herself.
Not bad. But now the second verse.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Darling, nobody knows what they're doing. The trick is to sparkle confidently while making it up.
After the music break and dialogue, the song continues until the end. Opal glances at God and Liberace, overwhelmed but with hint of smile.
You did it, darling. You didn't just write a song. You spun your truth into a beautiful melody. I could weep if it wouldn't smudge my eyeliner.
Okay, my songbird, time to go.
God escorts Opal to the heaven elevator illusion. He pushes the down button.
And now, a serenade. One that's been waiting just for you.
Opal looks confused. The elevator doors close, and music to Let Me Serenade You begins. Her shadow descends inside the elevator. Scene 16. Let Me Serenade You. Interior bottom of the elevator shaft. The song Let Me Serenade You begins. The song is a tender, playful love song in which Jeremiah serenades Opal's dress, turning a comic gesture into something unexpectedly sincere. When the heaven elevator opens and Opal appears in her radiant robe, the moment shifts from whimsy to wonder, revealing that Jeremiah's quirky affection may be exactly the kind of authentic connection Opal needs.
Your royal funkiness.
Opal steps out slowly. She looks down at her robe, then at her dress in Jeremiah's hands.
All I need are some flowers in my hair, and I'm officiating a royal fraud wedding.
If you're the one who runs the vows, I'll hop on up and take my bows. No tux, no cake, just me and you, and at our reception, flies in the fondue.
Guess I can't hide behind this robe forever. Turn around, frog boy.
My eyes are sealed. My conscience is weak. Curiosity's killing me. For just one little peek?
There is a loud poof, and confetti falls onto Opal. She does a quick change routine, and she is back in her funky dress.
Well, that was an aggressive wardrobe change. Liberace's gotta be proud. Or deeply offended.
Opal spins dramatically. Jeremiah gives a reverent bow.
Do I look like a Grammy winner? Or Cher's emotional support mannequin?
You look like a star, near or far, and just strange enough to shine as you are.
Opal gives him a kiss on the cheek, then licks her lips.
Tastes like Prince Charming, with a hint of lily pad. All right then, I'm off to track down Captain Chaos. I have questions, lots of questions, and he owes me answers.
Opal walks toward Eli's throne. Jeremiah calls out to her.
Go get him, Glamzilla!
You got it, Frogzilla!
She continues to walk to Eli's throne. Scene 17. Mama told me not to come. Interior Eli's throne. Madeline is sitting on Eli's throne.
Well, you think that's a good idea?
Elijah may think this throne is his, but I'm the one who gave him life. So I can sit wherever I please.
She catches herself, then tries to soften her approach.
Oh, yes. Maybe you are correct.
Madeline stands, takes Opal by the hand, and leads her to the pillows. Her grip is tight. Opal winces, caught between politeness and discomfort.
Before all this divine theatre crap,
She catches herself.
I mean, heavenly stuff. I was just a mother. It wasn't easy raising Elijah alone. His father vanished. He left me with a child in a trunk full of unpaid magic tricks. So I pulled myself up and built this theatre. I made it a theatre where world-famous magicians enjoyed performing. It was successful. Very successful.
She changes her tone.
Then came the wild and eager men, in their fancy cars, smelly cigars, all thinking they could buy what I built with my bare hands. But I played along, kept walking the tightrope, balancing between being needed and being forgotten, in hopes I'd land somewhere safe. Then she came along.
Lady Samantha?
Yes, the famous female magician, Lady Samtini. The crowd adored her, Eli adored her. And me? I was the queen of magic until she took the crown from me, took my theatre, took my son. And the worst of it, she made it look effortless. That's a trick I'll never forgive. That's it, that's all, just a mother, remembering.
Her voice becomes gentle, near a whisper.
But if I were you, Miss Opal Valentine, I'd be careful who you let write the ending of your story.
Opal stands, looks at Madeline, now not as a villain but as a mother, someone human.
I didn't know.
Madeline looks away, begins her fake crying. Olga appears from behind Eli's throne.
She cries like that every time I hide her pills.
Ignore her. Every queen needs a jester.
Should I do the cough and faint routine now?
Madeline and Olga walk to center stage.
You imbecile. She was starting to believe me.
Lights shift to Opal sitting on Eli's throne.
She almost had me. Almost.
Lady Samantha walks past Madeline and Olga and heads to Opal.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Sitting in the throne of the wannabe almighty seems fitting since Chaos sits here all the time. Anyway, why are you so worried about protocol?
I just meant it's not like you.
And what exactly is like me? Naive? Broken?
Opal.
Were you ever planning to try and save me?
That's not fair.
Fair. Neither is being lied to.
Samantha with heartbreak, not anger.
Angels aren't perfect. We try lifting others, even when we're falling.
Lady Samantha twirls, and in a burst of smoke she vanishes. Feathers float down over Opal. She holds one feather, stares at it briefly, then flicks it away.
Whatever. I need to find that obnoxious, showboating, wisecracking, over-the-top, egocentric son of a...
Eli walks toward his throne. Seemingly distracted, he picks up his book, The Godlike Complex, and then saunters over to Opal's pillows, plops down, and starts reading.
I'm over here, your royal highness.
You missed a few, my dear. Beat, aloof, bossy, charming, impulsive, interfering, naughty.
Naughty. Totally.
And nice.
I think Santa would say you can't be both naughty and nice.
Forget Santa Claus. Believe me, he and Mrs. Claus, they know naughty, pompous, quick-witted, romantic.
Romantic?
Ask Sammy. Or don't. Actually, don't.
And an overdeveloped god complex to boot.
Ellie plops down on his throne in a theatrical manner.
And flamboyantly obvious.
Obviously.
He takes a sip from his whiskey bottle.
Don't worry, it's heaven-proof bourbon. Buzz-free, soul-safe, angel-certified.
Why do you interfere with everything? Are you and Lady Samantha here to help me? Are the two of you a thing? Did God really turn Jeremiah into a bullfrog and Flora into a butterfly? What's the deal with your mama? Is she good, bad, or both? Should I trust her? And when she says I told him not to come, what the hell does that mean?
She takes a long, deep breath in.
What's the deal with your mama? Is she good, bad, or both?
Should I trust her? And when she says, I told him not to come, what the hell does that mean?
Eli leaps off his throne, snaps his fingers to the rhythm of the song Mama Told Me Not to Come begins. The song turns Okel's encounter with Madeline into a wild comic spectacle. Eli mocks Madeline's power through vaudevillian chaos, fake Madeline's disguises, the picture frame illusion, cloak vanish, and surprise stage effects. The number helps Opel laugh at fear, see through deception, and move closer to independence. Ends with Eli vanishing her and reappearing her in the audience. With Opel's vanish, Eli looks toward the audience.
Poof, like a bad review.
The fake Madelines turn on their flashlights, pointing them into the audience until they all point at Opel standing in the third row, raises her arms like a Baptist preacher.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Praise the Lord! Hallelujah! I'm wearing clothes!
The stage goes dark. Spotlight on Opel in the audience. Takes her seat now as a member of the audience. Scene 18. The Majestic's Queen of Magic. Interior full stage. The Majestic Theater transition music begins. The theater goes through a physical change from its current dilapidated state into the beautiful theater it once was. Lights brighten, curtains restore to new, and the aroma of fresh popped popcorn fills the theater. The theater's marquee lights up, every bulb now glowing. On the marquee, it reads as Flows, Halloween Night Special Show. October 31st, 1966. Staring, Lady Santini, the Queen of Magic, sold out. The sold out sign is bright red. It is now 1966. Eli, Samantha, Flora, Jeremiah, Fred, Ethel, and April are back in human form. Behind a scrim stand Samantha, Flora, Fred, Ethel, and April toasting their upcoming performance. Jeremiah is missing. The transition music ends.
Raise your glasses. A toast for an incredible performance.
Halloween night, October 31st, 1966.
You say that like it's an omen.
With Jeremiah missing, Madeline smiling, and me standing here pretending I don't care.
She raises her glass.
That's not an omen, Fred. That's a warning label.
April.
I'm smiling. See? This.
She forces a bright, terrifying smile. Fred clears his throat and Ethel fidgets with her watch.
We've got 2 minutes till curtain. Let's get focused, even if it hurts.
That's what we do best, Ethel. Conjure wonder out of what's breaking.
Speaking of that obsessed grape picker, any idea where he might be?
Jeremiah enters, hurriedly, avoiding April's eyes.
What did I miss? Probably everything that matters.
Lights out on the scrim. Lights up on the announcer, who is standing stage right.
Lords and ladies, children of all temperaments, prepare yourselves for the impossible, the improbable, the positively prestidigitational. Lady Santini, the Queen of Magic.
The scrim rises. The music for the Lady Santini Magic Show begins. Samantha, now Lady Santini, Jeremiah, Flora, April, Fred, and Ethel present a fast-paced series of magic tricks. The music ends.
A round of applause for Lady Santini and her incredible assistants, April, Jeremiah, Flora, Fred, and Ethel.
They go behind a scrim. Eli greets Samantha, picks her up, spins her around. Off to one side, Jeremiah and April standing next to the Hellfire Spiker illusion, silently arguing.
Sammy, you're a right amazing magician. 'Cause every time I look at you, poof, everyone else just vanishes.
You are such the jokester. I love you too. Enough flirting. You'd better get dressed for your performance.
Lights dim on Samantha. Eli runs upstairs to his dressing room. Lights up on Jeremiah and April arguing silently. During their argument, April hands Jeremiah his wand, small red balls, fake rabbit, and puts her top hat on his head. She grabs her suitcase, runs off through stage door illusion. On the other side, she slams the door. It immediately ascends. April vanished. Stage goes dark. Scene 19. Mama's Ultimatum. Interior Eli's dressing room. Eli is rustling through a rack of his costumes. Mama and Olga are hiding behind curtains at the large sliding glass doors.
Mama?
Eli pulls the window curtains open, revealing Madeline and Olga hiding. Olga has her hands over her eyes. as if willing herself invisible. Of course, she has a cigarette in her hand.
Oi, what are you doing here?
What? No hello? No. How nice of you to drop in, Mama.
Sneaking into my dressing room and hiding in the curtains ain't exactly what I'd call dropping in.
Olga is peeking through her fingers.
Yeah, okay, sneaking. But where I come from, we call it loyalty test. You hide, you spy, you find weakness. If you find too much weakness, you fix it. Permanently.
What do you want, Mama?
My Hell's Fire Spiker illusion. I am especially proud of its design. You will perform it tonight, and you use that woman of yours to do the escape.
First off, that woman is Samantha. And second, no.
Since when does my son say no to his mother?
Since you started treating me like one of your props, instead of your son.
Oh, stop, darling. My illusion will become legendary.
Me and Sunny haven't even rehearsed it. It's too bloody dangerous.
Danger is the ticket they paid for, Elijah. Without it, you're just another run-of-the-mill prestidigitator in a fancy coat and tails.
This ain't a game. That release rope's timed for, what, 20 seconds? If it burns any faster, the blades will drop too soon.
You worry too much. Nothing will go wrong. Because you, my love, won't let it. If you will play a solemn, you will not sing.
And if I refuse?
Then I will do it myself. And if anything happens to me, my blood will be on your hands.
You always know where to hit, don't you? Fine. But if anything happens to Sammy...
Then you'll save her. Like you always do.
Eli feels trapped. He turns sharply, runs out, slamming the door.
Bloody hell, Mama.
Lights out. Scene 20. Countdown to betrayal. Interior Eli's dressing room. Lights up on Madeline and Olga.
That went well. Like watching a swan strangle a duck. So, artful.
Art requires talent. Manipulation requires control.
No. In my hometown, control is talent. Usually practiced on goats, sometimes on husbands.
That illusion must fail. No escape, no mercy. Let them applaud the trick, not knowing they're clapping for her last breath.
From inside a cabinet, Olga takes out a creepy doll that is an exact image of Eli.
Ooh, yeah. And then Eli's all yours, Mama.
She squeezes the doll and it says, "Oi, Mama." She then says the following line like the voice of a sheep.
Creepy. Even my sheep at home would say, too far.
Madeline paces, muttering,
What to do, what to do, what to do.
Olga paces close behind Madeline, and when she makes a sudden stop, she runs into her.
I got it. The release rope. Move it to 15 seconds. Yes, the perfect number for a tragedy. Just long enough for her to feel the hope slip out of her lungs before the blades do the rest. She'll be pleading, she'll be crying, she'll be screaming, and no one will save her.
Madeline makes an evil laugh. Olga produces a cigarette. Lights out. Scene 21. The Last Illusion. Interior main stage.
Prepare your mind to be mystified, electrified, and absolutely stupefied. He is the maestro of misdirection, the dandy of deception, the only man who can read your thoughts and tell you which socks will mysteriously vanish in your dryer next laundry day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the amazing Elion.
I require a willing volunteer.
Opal leaps from her seat, wildly waving her hands. Samantha makes her way to the aisle, stops at Opal's row, picks the person next to Opal. Opal deflates in comic agony. Fred and Ethel blindfold Ellie.
Amazing Elion. I am here with a very willing volunteer.
I cannot see you, Lady Santini, but I can feel your joy tingling through the air like static at a sock hop.
I shall now ask our volunteer to provide me with a personal item.
First, let me thank our gracious volunteer, George Martin.
How Eli will know the name of the volunteer is a mentalist trade secret, but the audience will be amazed.
Did the amazing Elion get that right?
The audience member will confirm that Eli got his name right.
And George, you traveled here from your hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. Am I right?
The audience member acknowledges Eli is correct.
Amazing Elion, can you tell me what I am holding in my hand?
And unless I'm mistaken, which I never am, it is George's watch.
You are correct, amazing Elion!
Samantha runs back to the stage and joins Eli. Opal stands and claps loudly.
Wasn't that incredible? One more round of thunderous applause for the amazing Elion and his dazzling partner in the paranormal, Lady Samtini.
Eli and Samantha bow and run off into stage left on stage wing. The scrim lifts, revealing the Hell's Fire's Piker illusion. Madeline passes Samantha and shoves her. Olga is standing next to the countdown clock. Fred and Ethel are ready to be the timekeepers.
Good luck, honey. You'll need it.
What?
Madeline stands center stage like a carnival ringmaster.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness an illusion so perilous, so unprecedented, it has never been attempted before. Its world premiere is here at the Majestic Theatre. My theatre, of course. And now, my son, Elijah.
Eli gives her a stare.
Sorry, the amazing Elion.
And performing this death-defying illusion is me, lovely partner, the one, the only, Lady Samtini. And now, may I present to you, Hell's Fire Spiker!
Jeremiah and Flora roll the Hell's Fire illusion to center stage. Samantha and Eli climb the steps leading up to the entrance into the Hell's Fire Piker. Eli now addresses the audience.
She will be handcuffed and shackled. Only her skill and your belief can free her.
Olga, unnoticed, quickly moves the hand of countdown clock from 20 seconds to 15 seconds.
This device, a clock of sorts, will be the countdown mechanism used to release this rope.
Lady Samtini will have 20 seconds to escape before the flaming spikes are released.
Ankles locked. Now the cuffs. You ready, love? Lady Santini, are you ready?
Ready, amazing Elon.
If anything happens, I'm right here.
Jeremiah and Flora lower the shades back and sides. Eli lowers the front shade. Samantha's silhouette is seen locked inside the illusion.
This doesn't feel right.
The music to Hell's Fire Spiker begins. Fred sets the spikes on fire. Then the release rope. Samantha's shadow is seen inside the illusion, struggling to get free.
10, 9, 8.
Sammy, hurry!
Samantha's shadow is seen struggling to free the handcuffs.
7, 6, 5.
That rope's burning quicker than it should.
Eli runs up the ladder, enters the illusion. A speaker inside the illusion lets everyone hear Eli and Samantha's voices.
I'm almost there.
Sammy, we need to get you out of here.
4, 3.
They aren't gonna make it.
2, 1.
The release rope breaks. The fire spikes slam into the illusion. The music ends abruptly. The window shades snap open, and Samantha and Eli are gone. A brief beat of stunned silence. Spotlights snap on, far stage right. Samantha and Eli lie crumpled on the stage floor, clearly hurt in pain.
No escape this time. I love you.
I love you too. Samantha and Eli die. Madeline rushes to Eli, frantic. She grabs him, shakes him. He doesn't respond. She is screaming.
No, 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 not my boy. Not my beautiful boy. Perfect boy. You took him from me.
Madeline looks at Jeremiah and Flora with anger and rage. The magician assistants slowly step backwards. The music to Madeline Theater Fire begins.
And you two, what the hell did you do? What the hell happened here?
Madeline's rage ignites the theater. Fire bursts from her hands, the red curtains go ablaze, heat surges over audience.
The hell with you! The hell with this place!
Opal stands from her seat in the audience, screaming.
No, no, no! Stop it!
Burn it! Burn it all to hell!
Special effects. Flames flow out from stage over the audience. The aroma of burnt wood fills the theater. Opal runs up and onto the stage. Opal kneels on her pillows.
Somebody, please, make her stop. Someone save us.
Madeline continues her wrath. God's light shines down on Opal as the fire rages around her. Suddenly, the fire stops. The theater grows dark. Only smoke from the fire lingers. God's light remains on Opal.
It's gone. All of it. Everything gone.
Opal lays on her pillows, falling asleep. The grandeur of the Majestic Theater disappears, revealing the worn, torn, and scorched theater everyone recognized from the beginning of the show. And with that, Act 1 ends. Scene 22. The show must go on. Opal lies asleep on her pillows, still trapped inside the dream. A shimmering, translucent version of Opal rises slowly above her body, her dream self. Her hologram is able to see and react to what unfolds, but unable to touch anything or be heard by the others. Light come up on the elevator illusion. Inside the shadow of Madeline and Olga descend. They run out of the elevator and go downstage center, brushing the ashes from their cloths. Madeline breaks the fourth wall and addresses the audience.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
She waits for a response from the audience.
For the show to go on!
The song The Show Must Go On begins. This song becomes Madeline's grand villain showcase, turning her desperation into a wild circus spectacle. As she sings of blindness, wasted time, and refusing to give up control, the stage fills with theatrical magic. Clowns pour from a tiny clown car illusion, circus performers swarm the space, and Madeline boldly crosses the tight wire illusion. The song ends with Madeline downstage center in single spot. The entire stage goes dark. Lights come up on Madeline and Olga standing center stage.
And that, my dear, is how you slay the start of Act 2.
Show-stopping, yeah. Also unsettling, like the circus back home where the clowns bite.
We need sabotage, chaos, confusion, disorder, and just for good measure, more sabotage.
Madeline and Olga run back to the elevator. Lights out as their shadows ascend. Scene 23. God's Chambers. The world shifts. This is not ordinary time. Opal remains asleep, but her dream self is carried into a heavenly memory, a divine replay of events she was never meant to see. Lights up on God, standing next to Opal, sleeping on her pillows, and with the wave of his hand, a shimmering, translucent version of Opal rises slowly above her body as a hologram.
Wait, can anyone hear me?
God glances toward her with a knowing smile.
Not yet, little dreamer. The past must speak before the present can answer.
Her hologram is able to see and react to what unfolds, but unable to touch anything or be heard by the others. Her sleeping body remains motionless below. Lights up on God's chambers. Eli, Samantha, Jeremiah, Flora, Fred, Ethel are standing in a half moon around God's chair.
We are no longer in Majestic time.
We are in heavenly time.
Here, memory can speak.
The future can peak.
And the present waits its turn.
The elevator doors open and Madeline and Olga come running out and join the group. Opal's hologram gasps softly, eyes widening. She bows slightly, instinctively reverent.
So, what brings you all to my heavenly chambers?
Everyone talks at the same time with their own reason for being in heaven. Opal's hologram tries to chime in, mouthing phrases like, "Wait, what?" or "Hold on," hands gesturing helplessly, waving at God like a student trying to get the teacher's attention.
Okay, enough. I know why you'll all hear. I'm God, for God's sake. Time to get down to business. Elijah, come here, my son. You intrigue me. You have that certain
Je ne sais quoi?
I know not what. But I still have decided to make you my protégé.
Madeline squeals with delight, claps her hands like a small child, and runs to Eli. Opal's hologram rolls her eyes, gentle mockery.
Oh, Elijah, my wonderful son.
Elijah, let me have you start by reading prayer letters.
Lights out on Eli and Madeline. Lights now shine on only God and Samantha.
My dear, what is it you truly desire? Other than my newly anointed protégé, of course.
I love the wonder, how my magic creates joy. That's what I desire, to bring joy.
Would you return to your grave, and then when summoned, rise and guide a mortal soul, one by one, toward hope and love?
If there's a chance to bring joy back into the world, then when you call, I'll be ready.
That's my angel of joy.
Opal's hologram places her hand over her heart, and whispers silently, Angel of Joy.
Flora will be your wings. Jeremiah will bring you rhymes. And Fred and Ethel will keep your time.
Lights up on everyone.
Yes, that will be all.
They all bow and then exit. Madeline lingers behind, eyeing God. Opal's hologram drifts higher, like watching from the catwalks.
Lord, if I may, about that unfortunate incident, that dreadful contraption. Jeremiah designed it, Flora staged it. I merely tried to keep the chaos contained.
Is that so? Strange, because when I close my eyes, I still see your hands striking the match.
Opal's hologram snaps fingers in sync with God. Madeline becomes nervous.
No, they are the guilty ones, not me. Please, Lord, I tried to keep everyone safe.
God pours wine into his golden chalice, swirling it as he speaks.
You do know I see all, hear all, and smell all, including the faint whiff of arson still wafting from your robe.
He takes a gulp and spits it out with disgust right in Madeline's direction. Opal's hologram bursts out laughing, clutching stomach.
Why, God, that's horrible. And I can also taste the bitterness of lies.
Yes, of course. But those two, Jeremiah with his foolish rhymes, Flora with her fluttering ways, should pay. They always envied me. They wanted me gone.
You are exhausting. Fine.
God snaps his fingers.
That's it?
You turned a temple of wonder into an inferno of vanity and ash. Now return to the Majestic and restore what you destroyed. And know this, when the hour comes, it will not be my hand, but Elijah's that weighs your fate.
Your will be done.
Madeline turns to Olga and whispers,
And ours shall be undone.
Just how we like it. A little smoke, a little sin.
Opal's hologram fans the air, lights out. Scene 24. One prayer at a time. Interior, small office, next to God's chambers. Eli is seated at a small table, piled with scrolls and a large prayer box. He pulls out prayer letters at random, reading with dramatic flair.
Madonna mia, I lose a one sock, again, like it saw something it wasn't supposed to. And now it's, Lord, I don't ask for much. Just my sock, and maybe a little respect from the washing machine before I whack it. Sincerely, Rosa Buscetta from Sicily.
Listen to Sock? That's no miracle. I got a drawer full of singles, just waiting for closure.
Eli opens a desk drawer, and socks fly out. Some fly toward Opal's hologram. She ducks, playfully giggles. Some socks sail through her shimmering form, rippling her outline. Some socks even make it out into the audience.
Oh, what the hell?
He holds up Rose's sock.
Granted.
He takes a rubber stamp and loudly stamps the prayer letter. The sound of the loud stamp causes the office and Eli to go into a time warp, spinning in a whirl. The clock on the wall spins, making it appear as time is passing. Opal's hologram spins slowly, then faster, getting caught in the current. Then everything comes to slow stop. Eli picks up a picture of Samantha, staring at it. A large cluster of dust rolls into a ball and sits on his desk.
I miss you something fierce, Sammy. Been here for so long. I even taught a dust bunny to speak Latin. Funny thing, when she sneezes, it's not a chew, it's
Eti.
The dust ball explodes.
C. And, don't tell nobody, but I may have accidentally married the filing cabinet.
The cabinet drawers slam shut with a loud bang. Opal's hologram laughs and mouths, "You didn't." Samantha steps from behind the cabinet.
You married who?
Sonny.
They run to each other and hug.
What are you doing back?
Turns out that old elevator in the Mag District doesn't just stop at the second floor. I pressed this very strange button, the doors rattled, and suddenly, poof, here I am, like someone wanted me back.
Samantha and Eli try to kiss. God steps from behind the filing cabinet.
Love is welcome here, but some decorum, please. Now begone, my protege. More prayer letters await.
Eli bows, kisses Samantha's hand, and goes back to his desk. God looks at Opal's hologram and waves his hands.
Sleep, little dreamer. Your time will come.
A soft beam of light cascades over Opal's hologram. Her form ripples, scattering into drifting particles of light that settle onto sleeping Opal's body. Madeline is hiding behind the filing cabinet. Dodd and Samantha walk downstage. Lights out on Eli. Madeline sneaks from behind the filing cabinet and hides behind God and Samantha, overhearing their conversation.
Now, my angel of joy, I need you to go back to the Majestic Theater one more time. I have a young lady in desperate need of your joyful expertise. If you succeed, I will grant you what you truly desire. However, the challenge is you only have 24 hours to accomplish this. Not a tick, not a talk more. And Fred and Ethel will keep the watch on you.
I've been mending hearts a long time. I am sure I can do it once more.
However, if you fail, you will remain in the Majestic Theater for eternity and will never see Eli again. And another condition. You must keep this a secret, just between you and me.
If it means never seeing Eli again, I'll have to take that risk. I am the angel of joy, for heaven's sake.
Lights fade on God and Samantha and focus on Madeline, rubbing hands together.
24 hours. Oh, Missy, your clock just became mine.
Madeline has an evil laugh. Olga interrupts her.
Okay. What's next?
I'll use God's phone. I'll call that loser Zach. I'll use the same mind trick God uses. What is it you truly desire? Then he'll croon some tin can serenade while I pull the strings. Puppet love, darling. The deadliest kind.
She walks to Olga and puts her arm around her.
Find that girl. Drag her to Eli's phone if you must. Careful, she's still the show's romantic protagonist. But just get her there. Cry if you have to.
Swedes don't cry. We sigh aggressively and shove it all down till we explode in our 50s, yeah.
Olga dashes off to the elevator. Before the doors close, Madeline shouts out to Olga.
If she dares to seek joy, I'll turn it into her worst nightmare. Now, time to carry out my devilish plan.
Olga makes a cigarette appear. She breaks the fourth wall.
Every time she makes evil plan, cigarette appears.
She produces another one.
Every time plan gets worse, cigarette multiplies.
She produces two more.
By curtain call, I need wheelbarrow, lung specialist, and maybe priest.
Elevator doors close. Her shadow descends. Lights out. Scene 25. Dial M for maid line. Lights up God's chamber. Madeline is fiddling with the telephone controls on God's desk. Far stage right lights up on Zach sitting on Opal's bed. Far stage left, Olga stands next to Eli's through.
Come on, pick up.
Noises crackle from the control panel. Madeline frantically pushing buttons. Zach picks up his phone.
Hello? Who is calling? Do I know you?
Madeline fumbles with glowing buttons. Frustrated, she keeps pushing random buttons.
My God, where did you get this contraption from Radio Shack's clearance bin?
Who be calling me at this ungodly hour?
Oh, great. Now he's been possessed by Captain Crunch.
Madeline presses a large flashing red button. Sparks shoot out. She gasps and then waves the smoke away.
Oh, for the love of God, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Zach Weiner?
No, not Weiner. It's pronounced Wiener.
Like Oscar Mayer?
No, my name is Wiener. Zach Wiener.
Dick.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. Just enjoying a small moment. Listen, darling, I'm Madame Madeleine Todd. I am a very dear friend of Opal. Tell me, Mr. Wiener, what is it you truly desire?
A puff of red smoke emerges from Zach's phone.
I want to headline the biggest stadiums on earth, with every soul chanting my name.
Big ego, tiny bun.
Madeline sighs, flicks her wrist, and sends a second pulse of red smoke through the phone.
No, when I ask you again, you will say, Opal. I desire Opal. Understood?
Opal. I desire Opal.
Knucklehead.
Lights fade on Madeline and Zach. Lights up on Olga standing next to Eli's throne, on the phone. Opal comes from behind Eli's throne.
Guess who I got on the line, yeah. It's Zach. He says he wrote you a love song.
Olga ditches her cigarette and produces another.
He wrote a song for me?
Olga ditches her cigarette and produces another.
Yeah, dear. Take the phone before he sings it to someone else.
Olga ditches her cigarette and produces another. She breaks the fourth wall to say her following line.
This many smokes in one seam? I'm basically a one-woman special effect.
Lights up on tri-split set. Madeline in God's Chambers, center stage. Zach in Opal's bedroom, sitting on her bed, holding the phone, stage right. Opal at Eli's throne on his phone, stage left. Opal puts the phone to her ear and hears Madeline's distant voice.
Zach, what is it you truly desire?
I desire Opal.
The song One Man Band begins. This song is a playful but unsettling love song in which Zach, under Madeline's magical influence, promises to be everything Opal needs. His declarations sound charming on the surface, but the multiplying Zach holograms reveal something hollow, forced, and obsessive beneath them, turning the number into a comic yet disturbing portrait of false devotion.
Yes, success! Opal's back in his arms. Fake or not, who cares? Once her heart shatters, Lady Samantha fails. I win!
Lights fade on Madeline, but her shadow is seen dancing gleefully. Lights come back up on Opal and Lady Samantha.
I don't know what to say.
Say nothing. Just breathe, my love.
Olga moves in and blocks Samantha from Opal. She coughs and then waves cigarette smoke toward Opal.
Oh, lovely! The angel of joy returns.
Lady Samantha takes the cigarette out of Olga's hand, takes a drag, and blows smoke back into Olga's face, and then makes the cigarette vanish.
This smoke serves truth, not your cheap tricks.
Olga's eyes widen, and she takes a step back and runs to the elevator. Lady Samantha hands the phone to Opal.
Let's test the truth. Call home. When Zach answers, ask him to recall a few simple memories.
Opal nods, steadier now, then dials. Lights fade on Opal and Lady Samantha. Lights up, God's chamber, Madeline and Olga arguing.
How could you let this happen? One job, Olga. One. And you tripped over your own cigarettes. Do I have to do everything myself, or are you saving my failure for an encore?
God enters, scowling with annoyance, holding a large cinnamon roll.
What in my name is going on here? I go back for another cinnamon roll and suddenly it's Hell's Kitchen in here. With less grace.
Mind your business, old man.
Loud ooh from offstage. Olga tugs at Madeline's sleeve, trying to hush her. Madeline is beyond caring.
I need to get back to the Majestic pronto, and I don't have time for your silliness.
Fine. But if you two are heading back, don't use that elevator. Use that elevator.
God points to an elevator, looks more hellish than heavenish. Even the dial above the elevator door shows only 3 places it can go: heaven, somewhere, or hell. It looks more like an elevator designed and built by Lucifer himself. Madeline and Olga make their way to the elevator.
After you, Miss Fartegg. It's a tight space, so try not to offend with more than your accent.
For the last time, it's Far-yeg. And I'm not some gassy little goat in a snowstorm.
Olga stomps into elevator, muttering.
One time I sneezed in a sauna, and now this is my brand. Keep it up, and I'll haunt your nightmares in Hallmark cursive.
As the hellish elevator doors slam shut on Madeline and Olga, the sound of the phone ringing cuts through the darkness. The ring pulls us back to Eli's throne and Opal's bedroom. Scene 26. Liar. Interior Eli's throne, Opal's bedroom. Lights rise on Lady Samantha and Opal at Eli's throne, still holding the phone. Across the stage, Zach sits motionless on Opal's bed. The phone rings again. Zach answers.
Zach?
Opal.
I want to make sure it's really you.
Of course it's me.
Do you remember the time I sat on the toilet and nearly froze my butt off because someone left the seat up?
Sure. That was funny.
Not from where I was sitting. Now, about the celebrity ball, you promised you'd go with me.
I think I said I was busy doing other things.
Like doing Chaz Khan, Jazamine?
Stop. Don't twist this into something else.
You're such a bald-faced liar.
How do you know I'm lying by my face? I'm on the phone.
You are such a barefaced liar.
I'm not seeing others.
Bold-faced, two-faced, stone-faced, defaced, liar.
How can you tell I'm lying?
Something so simple as a toilet seat down. Can't even muster a regretful frown. I'm so tired of why you don't care. All I asked was what dress I should wear, and now I know of your sultry affair. I'm done with you, and that I do swear.
Opal! Opal!
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Talking through that telephone wire. While you're there, cut your hair. Beat. Then stick it down your underwear.
Opal slams down the phone. Lady Samantha has a soft chuckle.
Jeremiah will be very proud of you.
Yes, he will, 'cause I just rhymed the living shit out of him.
The song Liar begins. This song is Opal's cathartic breaking point with Zack, turning accusation into a full theatrical reckoning. Zack performs a face manipulation routine, producing and shedding colored masks. The confrontation culminates in Opal's revenge illusion, where Zack wraps Opal in a telephone cord, only to find himself trapped in her place. The song ends. Stage goes dark. Scene 27. 1 is the loneliest number. Interior center stage. Opal and Lady Samantha are standing together center stage. Behind them is the yellow door illusion and the blue door illusion.
You've shown him the truth, Opal, but there's another lie still weighing on you. The one we whisper to ourselves in the quiet, that we're alone.
My mom and I, close as breath. She warned me about my father, but I pushed her away. She wanted me to sing from the heart. He wanted me to sing for the wallet. I just wanted someone to tell me I was enough. We argued a lot, and then she was gone.
But you loved each other fiercely. That never disappeared. You were enough then, and you still are now. Do you want to know where that ache really comes from? Let's open that door.
The music only to the song 1 begins. Lady Samantha gestures toward the yellow door illusion. 2 magician angels spin it 360 degrees, revealing it empty. Soft golden light glows from inside.
This door opens into the warmth of memory.
She turns to blue door illusion. 2 magician angels spin it 360 degrees, also empty. A cool blue glow seeps out.
This door opens into the ache of what is missing.
I keep waiting for a knock, for a voice through the crack of the doorway. But it's just me and 2 doors that never answer.
The song 1 begins. The song Opal's most haunting emotional turning points, confronting her loneliness, grief, and unresolved loss. Through the yellow and blue door illusions, she encounters the memory of her mother and her younger self, realizing she cannot remain trapped in what was missing. The number transforms isolation into the first step toward healing, self-reclamation, and letting go. The yellow door and blue door begin to glow. Teenage Opal and Linda Valentine slowly disappear back through the spinning doors. Lights fade out on the doors. Opal follows God's lights as she walks, step by step, toward Eli's throne. Scene 28. The Day of Reckoning. Interior Eli throne. Lady Samantha sits quietly on Eli's throne. As Opal walks toward her, Fred and Ethel step forward.
You've done more than you know.
There's still time.
For Opal.
For the true love she seeks.
For Samantha.
For the kiss that may never happen. For both of you.
Fred and Ethel turn to the audience.
5 seconds. Stolen.
But not forgotten.
And in the hush that follows.
Neither dare move.
For even the smallest breath.
Might be the last chance lost.
They bow their heads and return to their post. Opal stands beside Lady Samantha.
I thought I knew what I wanted. The applause, the fame, that golden statue, just to prove I mattered. But the closer I got, the more alone I became. I lost myself chasing someone else's idea of success.
She looks upward, like a prayer.
If I get a second chance, I don't want to sing to win. I want to sing because I can feel the joy of living. Because maybe joy, not fame, is life's greatest hit.
A quiet beat. From the darkness, Eli appears. He has heard enough to be moved, though he would never admit it too plainly.
There she is. The one with the cracked heart, still beating.
A beat. Then he sniffs the air.
Ooh, me heavenly halitosis. What is that smell? Hopelessness?
He produces a large spray can labeled Holy Spritz and sprays it around Opal. The aroma of Lysol fills the theater.
Smells like a sad angel's funeral in here. The kind where even the doves call out sick.
Opal fans the air from the mist.
Right then. Enough mopping. It's time to polish some sins and plunge a few egos, eh?
Ailey puts on a black worker's lab coat and hands Lady Samantha a bright red worker's lab coat. He goes to Opal, gives her a black and red worker's lab coat.
Come now, let's face your fears.
My fears? No, not my father. You can't mean I have to confront him. Besides, how are you? I mean, how can you?
To see your father as he truly is?
You think my mama is the only one who uses God's power to manipulate herself into the lives of others?
Large heavenly-looking door descends. Eli walks toward the door and looks at the audience.
Gotta blend in, the big guy says. Go subtle. I say, Fa, get about it.
Eli opens the door and motions to Lady Samantha and Opal to follow him. Lady Samantha puts on her red worker's lab coat, then helps Opal put on her black red worker's lab coat. They follow Eli through the door.
Undercover we go. Red for fire, black for truth. Together, we are the colors of confrontation.
Lights rise center stage. It's John's toilet warehouse. John sits proudly atop his newest toilet creation. He is surrounded by 4 warehouse workers. Eli, Lady Samantha, Opal enter and quietly join the group.
Behold, my masterpiece. Not just a toilet, the throne of the future. It doesn't just flush, it transforms. 20 Poseidon jets, every crack and crevice clean. Porcelain shock. Goodbye with the heated seat feature. And the aroma mister? Banished are the odors of mortal shame.
John jumps up on top of his masterpiece.
And that infamous cold porcelain shock, gone with my state-of-the-art heated feature. So, gentlemen, no more worries about forgetting to put the seat down. Ever again.
The 4 workers laugh.
Mock if you must, gentlemen, but history will remember me as the man who ended the cold slap of negligence.
The 4 workers clap and cheer.
And the aroma, mister? Banished are the odors of mortal shame.
The workers groan. Then a big flourish with gadgets springing to life. A phone drops from the lid. A keyboard slides out. A desk arm swings around. Even a tray of pencils.
This isn't just plumbing, it's innovation. A porcelain launch pad into the future. Every flush a revolution. Every sit a symphony. And yes, it'll make me a shitload of money.
Eli, using a strong Brooklyn accent, confronts John.
Where's your daughter? Shouldn't she have a seat at this throne unveiling?
Yeah.
Where's Opal?
She needs to focus on her own work, not get sidetracked. She's got to write more songs, do more concerts, and make more money. How else do you think I can finance these projects of mine?
Look at him, worshipping that toilet like it's the Holy Grail, always praying to the wrong throne. He treats the truth like crap, then sprays lies to cover the stink.
Opal takes off her worker's coat, revealing herself.
Opal, what are you doing here?
I can't believe you have taken advantage of me, using the money I've earned to feed your lifestyle.
That's what smart people do. I used your money to build this. For you.
You didn't build this for me. You built it to prove you're not the failure Mom said you were. And maybe that's the saddest part, because I would have forgiven the failure. I just can't forgive the fake.
John sits on his porcelain piece of wonder, trying to salvage his dignity.
I'm your father. You owe me more than this.
Opal, unsure what to do, looks to Eli and Lady Samantha for help.
Let's tally the bill.
Eli and Lady Samantha shed their worker outfits, now in their heavenly garb, confront John.
Who the hell are you two?
Eli looks to the heavens. A flushing rope drops down right by his side, The 4 workers, sensing something dramatic is about to happen, scatter off stage.
Oh shit! He's doomed!
Lights swirl. Fog forms at base of toilet.
This one's for every birthday she cried through.
Ellie yanks on the rope, but it resists, dangling in midair. He tugs again. Nothing. Samantha shoots him a look.
Figures. Emotional blockages never clear on the first pull.
He turns to Opal, extending rope toward her.
It's your clog to clear, love.
Her hands tremble, then steadies. He steps forward and takes hold of rope.
I've held this in for so long.
She pulls, and the sound of gushing water thunders through the theater. Lights swirl, fog surges. John is blasted upward from his porcelain throne, vanishing with a spray. Harpcord rings. Eli and Samantha exchange a glance. Eli breaks the 4th wall.
And that, ladies and gents, is what we call a royal flush.
Ellie and Lady Samantha look at Opal.
Well, look at that. She flushed her fears and lived to sparkle another day.
She's got the cleanest aura I've seen since the great angel bath of 69.
And my father?
He's already on his way.
To heaven?
Sort of. To meet Brenda.
Brenda?
From accounting. She audited Lucifer once and left the poor bloke weeping over dodgy soul receipts. She'll tidy up your father's coin carnage and return him home right as rain.
I spent so long begging the world to tell me I was enough. Turns out I didn't need the world. Just a few crazy-ass angels. Thank you, my chaotic goof. And you, Lady Samantha, joy suits you.
Just a little sparkle for your third eye, love.
Opal freezes, stunned. She coughs, spits out a little glitter, and brushes angel dust from her shoulders.
Was that necessary?
No, but it was available.
Eli and Lady Samantha step through the heavenly door, heading back toward Eli's throne. Opal follows, still brushing dust from her hair. The moment she crosses the threshold, the door flashes with light. Then, wham! The heavenly door falls flat onto the stage. Opal is gone. Eli bursts into delighted laughter. Lady Samantha crosses her arms and gives him a perturbed look.
Eli.
What? She vanished safely. Mostly.
Lights out. Scene 29. Flora wants to go to Spain. Interior Eli's dressing room. 1. Opal stumbles out of Eli's clothes closet, breathless and dusted with angel glitter. She catches her reflection in the bulb-lined mirror, adjusts her hair, then laughs despite herself.
That Eli. Boy, does he love making me vanish one place and pop up somewhere completely unrelated.
Flora stands at the sliding glass door, staring out at the night. Opal startles.
Oh, you know. Just an average night of spontaneous liberation, courtesy of Eli's very questionable use of Lady Samantha's angel dust.
Flora, where have you been? A lot has happened downstairs.
I know. Sometimes when the theater gets too loud, I come out here and imagine somewhere bigger.
The set rotates 180 degrees. Flora and Opal pass through the sliding glass doorway onto the moonlit balcony.
I love the view from out here.
A pigeon flies in and lands on the balcony next to Opal.
And who are you, my feathered, cockeyed little buddy?
Oh, that's Puffernickel. Just ignore him.
You're staring like the moon just told you a secret.
When I was young, I used to tell my friends I'd fly away someday to a place alive with passion, where I could soar and feel life's wonder.
Where every poem is scribbled in a Paris cafe, and croissants are sins worth confessing.
Never been to France.
Where gondoliers serenade lovers, and pigeons in scarves like little opera divas.
Figaro, Figaro, Figaro.
Easy there, Pavarotti.
Never been to Italy.
España, ole!
Close, Buffy. But let me show you how it's really done.
Puffernickel sits on Opal's shoulder, and she begins rubbing his belly. The song Never Been to Spain begins. This is Flora's joyful dream song, revealing her longing for adventure, freedom, and a life beyond the theater walls. With Opal joining the fantasy, the scene transforms from Eli's dressing room to a moonlit balcony, complete with rotating scenery, flamenco energy, and comic charm from Puffernickel the pigeon. Beneath the humor, the number celebrates imagination, yearning, and the joy of wanting more from life.
You feel that too, huh? You moody little feather duster, you.
Flora and Opal gaze at the moon. Puffernickel perches on top Flora's head.
Mr. Puffernickel, sir. My head, not a helipad.
Puffernickel's singing cracks midway, ending in a wheezy cough squawk. He strikes a dramatic pose. The song kicks back, bigger and brighter. The set rotates from outside back to inside. The song ends. Flora holds her final pose, arms wide, moonlight blazing behind her. Puffernickel spins like a tiny showgirl. Flora lowers her arms, still gazing out at the moon.
Sometimes I imagine running away. Sunrise in my glass, moonlight on my shoulders.
Opal smiles, still caught in the glow of the song.
That sounds so lovely.
The set begins to rotate back inside as they step through the sliding glass doors.
But me? I've been thinking about Jeremiah.
Lights shift as they leave Eli's dressing room and walk down the stairs toward Eli's throne. There is a natural transition into the next scene. Scene 30. Try a little tenderness. Interior center stage. Flora and Opal are walking down the stair while continuing their dialogue.
Sometimes I imagine running away. Sunrise in my glass, moonlight on my shoulders.
That sounds so lovely. But me? I've been thinking about Jeremiah. It's crazy. He's a rhyming, grape-picking, winemaking, singing frog. And yet, when he's gone, the silence only gets louder.
Oh, Opal, that's called liking someone very much. The sort of liking where your thoughts keep wandering back to him like butterflies to the same bright flower.
So, are you telling me he loves me? But he's a frog.
You keep saying frog, as though repeating it will make him less charming. When it comes to love, sometimes you gotta kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince.
Eli, who has been eavesdropping, chimes in.
Or maybe, after kissing all them frogs, you realize most of them are just slimy blokes in fancy waistcoats, leaving warts on your heart.
That's never been an issue for me.
Flora laughs. Lights fade out. Lights up center stage on Lady Samantha Waits. Jeremiah hurries in, lugging 2 heavy bushels of grapes.
Jeremiah, where have you been?
Out in the country. Grapes. Got bushels of them. And maybe a few mosquito bites. What did I miss?
Only everything, but one thing you haven't missed. Opal. She's waiting, like a gem in the dark. Get it? Opal gem.
A kiss from a Valentine just might turn this frog into a fairy tale headline.
Then stop talking about it. Do something.
I'd like her to be my fancy, take her on a fun-filled dancey, woo her with my signature prancy, but this could be my only chancey, 'cause I'm just so.
Eli steps into the light, arms folded and cutting in.
Antsy in the pantsy.
Hey, leave my pansies out of this. All I need is one sweet kiss.
Could be a hit or a miss.
Oh, my heavenly stars. Are you two done with the rhyming? 'Cause what's coming next is perfect timing. Curse you, Jeremiah. You've got me rhyming now, too.
The song Try a Little Tenderness begins. This is a playful romantic turning point for Opal and Jeremiah, showing that what Opal truly needs is kindness, patience, and genuine care. Through comic banter and the double twister illusion, which leaves them tangled, swapped, and hilariously transformed, the number turns emotional vulnerability into magical comedy, revealing that love can be awkward, tender, and wonderfully imperfect.
Hearts may tangle, souls may bend, but tenderness wins in the end.
Side effects may vary, but here's the list. Wardrobe confusion and a froggy twist.
A little vertigo, a laugh, a squeeze, and love skips in with playful ease.
Eli cranks the lever as the illusion cabinet twists, tangling Jeremiah and Opal. Lady Samantha opens the doors and Jeremiah and Opal are twisted up. Then Eli reverse cranks the illusion. When Eli and Lady Samantha open the cabinet, Opal and Jeremiah have swapped outfits. Opal has frog legs, Jeremiah is wearing her funky dress. Eli and Lady Samantha continue singing the final verse and the chorus as the magician angels flourish around them. Eli looks at...
See? Sometimes you gotta twist 'em up to get 'em straight.
Everyone is laughing as the song ends and the stage goes dark. Scene 31. Old-fashioned love song. Interior center stage. Opal is removing her frog legs. Jeremiah is still in Opal's dress. He makes flirtatious spin.
Well, aren't you the sexy one?
Jeremiah is staring at Opal's frog legs.
Talk about sexy. I've always been a leg man.
Jeremiah is struggling to unhook the dress.
I haven't wrestled with hooks like this since prom night 1960.
Opal wiggles her frog legs.
This toe webbing is oddly empowering. If I can look half as good in your skin as you do in mine, maybe we've got a shot.
Do you think those two planned this whole thing?
They both look toward Ellie's throne, where Ellie and Lady Samantha are standing and staring at them. The magician angels roll to center stage, the jukebox illusion.
Seems like it. Dramatic?
Check.
Theatrical?
Check.
Flamboyantly showy?
Opal looks directly at Eli, who then takes a gracious bow.
Check. And double check.
Lady Samantha and Eli walk to center stage and join Opal and Jeremiah. Lady Samantha grabs Eli's hand and looks heavenly.
One kiss before time runs out. If they don't, I lose my one and only desire.
And what desire would that be?
The one heaven told me not to say out loud.
Lights up on the jukebox illusion, center stage. Speakers inside begin playing the music. The song Old-Fashioned Love Song begins. The song is a warm, romantic turning point that deepens the bond between Opal and Jeremiah, moving their relationship from playful attraction toward real emotional connection. Framed by Lady Samantha's rising stakes and the urgency of the coming kiss, the number blends sweetness, nostalgia, and theatrical anticipation. The magic of the scene is woven through the jukebox illusion, which first appears to play the song, and then opens to reveal 4 hidden dancers, turning the moment into a joy. Everyone runs back to Ellie's throne, leaving Opal and Jeremiah center stage. They're staring at each other, faded lights. Lights shift to Lady Samantha at Ellie's throne.
This is it.
Cuckoo's warming up. That means the kiss clock's almost out of ticks.
Tick-tock, tender frog. Time's a tightening.
15. 14.
Lights up on Opal and Jeremiah.
I've never kissed a frog before. Okay, I did try once when I was 9.
Well, I've never kissed a Valentine.
Fair enough.
8. 7.
You're a cool-looking frog.
Looking cool is easy. Smelling cool? That takes divine intervention.
4. 3.
Fred and Ethel's cuckoos go wild. Opal pulls out her perfume.
I'll spray you with my secret perfume and watch as the magic of love takes bloom. I'll close my eyes, lean in for a kiss. Please, Jeremiah, make sure I don't miss.
Jeremiah and Opal lean in. Jeremiah turns to the audience. He says his line. Lights fade on him.
Guess when the heart's ready, even magic can't hold it here. See you in the next verse, Opal.
Lights fade on Jeremiah and Opal. Badlyn declares victory, and her voice echoes through the theater.
Too late. No kiss, no joy. Your failure is mine. I win.
Lights fade out. The audience is left wondering. Did Jeremiah and Opal kiss in time? Did Lady Samantha fail? Scene 32. Opal's 1100 o'clock song. Interior center stage. Single spot on Opal. Opal is standing center stage in solo spotlight. The song I Found the Light begins. This is Opal's final realization that the validation she has been chasing, fame, applause, a Grammy, Zach's love, and her father's approval, was never the source of her true power. The light she needed was already inside her, buried beneath ambition, heartbreak, pressure, and the emotional armor she built to survive. The song shows that Opal has reconnected with the girl she used to be, the one who loved music, wonder, friendship, imagination, and joy before success became a burden. Through Jeremiah, Lady Samantha, Eli, Flora, and the angels, she learns that love cannot be earned, managed, or controlled. It has to be allowed. By the time Opal sings this song, she understands that her pain did not destroy her voice. It revealed her real one. The song she never sang is her authentic self, the truth she was too afraid to express while trying to be perfect, famous, and untouchable. Dramatically, I Found the Light is Opal's 11 o'clock breakthrough. She no longer needs the dream to save her because the dream has already done its work. She has moved from ambition to awareness, from performance to truth, and from needing applause to recognizing her own worth. The song ends. Opal stands in the single spotlight, changed. She looks around the Majestic one last time. A soft golden light rises around her. She closes her eyes. The Majestic fades from her. Opal disappears into the light. Scene 33. The Snacrifice. Interior, full stage. The elevator doors open. Madeline steps out, smoke coming from her dress, disheveled, covered in soot, hair slightly fried. Olga hides sheepishly behind her. Everyone stares, confused. Eli runs to a coughing and fuming Madeline.
That was without question the worst resort experience of my entire afterlife. No spa robe, no flaming sambuca, not even the red carpet welcome.
Olga plucks a smoking cigarette from Madeline's hair.
But the lava fudge cubes, yummy.
What happened?
Lucy Fail. That's what happened. You're Eli's mother, he says. I told him I'm Madeline, not Sadaline. And as a queen I should give fireside seats. And what do I get? 5 rows behind Indora.
And that Andorra. She turned my seat into a whoopee cushion that farts out my darkest secrets.
Olga makes a sitting motion and an offstage sound effect of a fart voice.
Olga conjures cigarettes to scold them for being bad role models.
See?
His soul-scorching playlist.
The music to Sugar Sugar on kazoo plays.
The Archies on a loop, played on a kazoo. And the kazoo player, your father, shirtless, oiled, and loving every second. Do you know how many times I had to listen to his version of Sugar Sugar before I was confessing to crimes I didn't commit?
Madeline does a full spin, arms wide.
I built this place. I brought the house down. Every performance. I still am the queen of magic, and I will never leave this place. Never, never, ever again.
All right then. If that's what you want, so be it.
Eli looks to heaven.
Let's see how this protege thing works. By divine authority, as bestowed upon me by the big fella himself, I hereby summon the sacred scrolls.
2 magician angels rush in with a large book, holding it open for Eli. He begins flipping through pages with purpose and panache.
Let's see. Article 10, Section 13, Subsection S, Paragraph 2, Snacks and Savories. They who are whole must be halved. For justice and for showmanship.
Flora gives Eli a large saw blade. The magician angels roll in the saw in half illusion.
I didn't want it to come to this, Mama, but you left me with no choice. By the powers vested in me, as our Heavenly Father's one and only protege, I hereby decree justice is back on the menu.
He slaps the sacred scroll shut and turns to audience.
And you know what time it is. It is time for...
Snacrifice!
The angels are excited and start chanting and encouraging the audience to participate.
Snacrifice. 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 Snacrifice.
Wait. Why is that here?
Oh, come on now, Mama. I thought you loved a bit of magic.
Son, that looks dangerous.
Remember what you told me. You said, danger is just another word for excitement.
Not when it happens to me.
2 magician angels unfurl a red carpet leading to the saw in half illusion. They guide her toward the box with showbiz inevitability. Before she can protest again, she is suddenly, comically, perfectly positioned inside the saw in half illusion. The lid snaps shut with a cheerful taga. Madeline's head appears at one end. Her feet pop out the other. Her toes wiggle with outrage.
All I ever wanted was for you to stay my boy. But now, look what you've become.
Music only to Mama Told Me Not to Come begins. Eli takes the saw and cuts through the center of the illusion, sawing her in half. Madeline's muffled voice from inside the illusion.
You ungrateful little...
The magician angels lift her top half and place it onto the magical concession stand.
Eli, what does this mean for her?
She stays in the lobby of this theater as a servant of joy. Every kernel she pops must carry love, not bitterness. Every bucket must serve the happiness she tried to destroy. Until she learns that joy is not hers to own, she stays.
Lady Samantha places a popcorn crown on Madeline's head.
Now, where is Olga? Bring me the spoon.
Trumpets blare. Flora does a procession walk holding the large golden spoon.
Behold, the spoon of churned destiny.
2 magician angels bring Olga forward. She kneels before Eli.
Welcome back, my friend.
By melted gold and salted grace, let butter drip on every face. Through corn and heat and snacky might, dear Olga, make sure to serve it right.
Rise, keeper of the golden butter. May your ladle never runneth dry.
Olga rises. Flora hands her the spoon. Magician angels put an apron on Olga. It reads, I put the hot in hot butter. She reaches into the apron and pulls out a light cigarette.
Keeper of dark golden butter. Finally a title my mother can mispronounce with pride.
She produces a cigarette.
I am emotional. Do not look at me.
The magician angels move with exaggerated ceremonial precision, less execution, more ridiculous ritual.
Oh no, this can't be happening.
She flails. Her bottom half, legs, feet, toes are wiggling. She bangs on the counter, shrieking.
I was a legend. Oh, the irony, drowned in a sea of buttered betrayal.
Madeline grabs a bucket of popcorn and throws it in the air. Olga continues putting butter on the popcorn.
I hate everything.
Turn up the hate, Mama, 'cause butter boils better with bitterness.
And may the joy of every kernel be with all of you.
And also with you.
The stage goes dark. Scene 34. God to the rescue. Interior Eli's throne. He is sitting on his throne. Lady Samantha is standing beside him. Fred and Ethel are off to one side, ready to engage. Stage right, God is sitting at his desk and is on his phone. Eli's phone rings and he picks it up.
Yes?
Eli puts phone to his chest, muzzling it. He looks at Lady Samantha and points his finger up toward heaven.
Hold on, boss. Let me put you on speakerphone.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Just calling to say, well done. How you found a suitable way to handle your mother. Tough call. I'm proud of you.
It wasn't easy.
She's the popcorn lady. Love it. Figuring how she likes stirring up trouble, she might as well be stirring the butter, too.
Well, that explains why our popcorn suddenly tastes aggressive.
I thought I smelled a tinge of rage in the butter.
Samantha, you've done splendidly and completed your mission.
But Fred and Ethel, they rang. I was out of time.
No, my dear. I added 5 seconds to your timeline. Madeline bent the clock, so I bent it back, just enough for the kiss to count. Therefore, once you know what you desire, just give me a shout.
So, the kiss, it really counted.
Lights out on God. Lights fade out on Lady Samantha and Eli. Fred and Ethel turn to the audience.
Is Samantha staying?
Or going back upstairs with Eli.
Or maybe she'll take a divine sabbatical.
Or maybe she'll just pop in now and then to inspire a ballad.
And refill her dust bucket to save more souls.
If Eli leaves, who's going to stop Madeline from turning the popcorn stand into her personal kingdom of cursed kernels?
She already renamed it Purgatory Pop.
All we want is a straight answer.
They look heavenly. We demand clarity, and maybe a few snack vouchers.
Lights come back up on God, still in his office. He waves his hand and his light shines down on Fred and Ethel.
Fine. I hereby bestow upon you eternal popcorn and eternal...
God's light goes out on Fred and Ethel. Lights come up far upstage center on Brenda, sitting at her desk. She is dressed in a white business suit and is wearing a traditional accountant head visor. She clears her throat.
Your Holiness?
Brenda, from accounting.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, shit.
Your bestowing is not in the budget.
Damn it! Can't you relocate funds from that gate refurbishment plan?
No. Peter's Pearly Gate project is a capital expense. Yours is an operating expense.
God damn it. Fine.
Lights out on Brenda. God's light comes back up on Fred and Ethel.
Okay, a slight change. I hereby bestow upon you a coupon for a free popcorn and soda pop.
Hooray!
But no refills on the soda pop. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm heading back to the break room for warm cinnamon rolls and a strong cup of divine roast.
He starts to hang up, then pauses.
Samantha.
Lady Samantha looks upward.
Some endings are only heaven clearing its throat. The best is not behind you. Not for either of you. The best is yet to come.
God's light fades. Eli and Samantha look at each other. The stage goes dark. Scene 35. Best is yet to come. Interior center stage. Lady Samantha and Eli appear in holographic form. This scene is performed via holographic projection with pre-recorded music and video. The song The Best Is Yet to Come is Eli and Lady Samantha's bittersweet farewell duet, reflecting on the magic, tragedy, and years they lost, while refusing to let sorrow be the final word. As the dream world nears its end, the song becomes an act of faith, a promise that after heartbreak, sacrifice, and chaos, love, joy, reunion, and redemption are still possible. Eli and Lady Samantha's holographic forms hold each other in a soft glow while they sing. The theater, quietly and relatively unseen by the audience, transforms back to its glorious way. Then their images begin to dissolve into particles of light. Lady Samantha reaches toward Eli. Eli reaches back. Their hands almost touch. The light scatters, and the hologram dissolves. The majestic fades away, and the entire stage goes dark. Scene 36. Your song. Interior Opal's kitchen. Opal's kitchen is now clean, pristine. Opal is curled up on her pillows, slowly awakening. Mr. Whiskers, meowing in Spanish, begins licking her face.
Mala, mala, mala.
SB, I don't know how you did it, but this is so cute. Vaya, hola, señor Bigotes.
A piano riff starts behind her. Startled, she turns and sees Raphael sitting at her piano.
Hey, Opal.
Raphael, you play beautifully.
I was just warming up your piano. Hope that's okay.
Opal rises from the pillows and walks toward him.
Of course it's okay.
She looks at the piano, then at him.
It hasn't sounded that alive in a long while.
Raphael smiles.
I wrote a song for you.
Opal joins him at the piano. The song Your Song begins. This song is Opal's tender awakening after the dream, set in her newly restored kitchen. With Raphael at the piano, the moment shifts from magic to emotional truth, as Opal discovers that the joy she was searching for was not fame, fantasy, or applause, but love, comfort, and connection waiting for her at home. Opal's head is resting on Raphael's shoulder.
So, Miss Valentine finally found what she was looking for? Not fame, not gold. Just someone who knows her favorite chord.
Arfie, I think I'm finally hearing you.
Been humming your tune since we were 13, and now it's finally a duet.
Sometimes the ones who matter most are just outside your spotlight, waiting.
They move to kiss. Lights fade out before their lips touch. Lights go dark on Opal and Raphael. Scene 37, Celebrate. Interior, full stage. The stage comes to life. Lights are up full, and the entire theater is bright and colorful.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all temperaments, welcome to the Celebrity Ball. Thank you for supporting our efforts to restore the Majestic Theater. And now, prepare yourselves for the impossible, the improbable, the positively prestidigitational, newly anointed Queen of Magic, Lady Niadini.
Nia enters. Fred and Ethel roll Hope Chest Illusion center stage. The cast toss Opal's colored dresses into the Hope Chest illusion. Nia spins the illusion and then opens the lid. Opal appears wearing her rainbow-colored dress. Nia shoots fire from her bare hand to stage right. Raphael appears in a tuft of smoke, wearing his green sequined tux. The song Celebrate continues through the dialogue. Esperanza throws confetti into Opal's face.
What the heck, SB?
It's Spanish fly.
I mean, Spanish butterfly. Now I got wings to spread en España.
Go light up their hearts, Espe. And if this little trick doesn't work, just laugh first. That's how joy wins.
Opal closes the top of the illusion.
You've got this.
Esperanza retreats inside the travel case illusion. Nia, Fred, and Ethel spin the illusion. Almost immediately, the cases collapse. Esperanza vanished.
Shine big, girlfriend.
Opal leans closer to Raphael.
I've never felt this before. It feels like a whole meadow of butterflies are fluttering in my tummy.
Butterflies in your middle? That's nature's little riddle. You know, I think there's something terribly wrong.
With what?
Your lips.
What about them?
They're not kissing mine.
They kiss. The ensemble follows with overlapping comments.
Longest foreplay ever.
Been waiting since middle school for this.
Her voice comes from the back of the theater.
I'm crying in my sangria.
It's about time.
My stopwatch just fainted.
The chorus follows with overlapping rapid-fire comments.
Best kiss of the decade. Cue the confetti cannon. Hope chest jackpot. That's amore. We were dying out here.
The entire cast gathers on top of the platform vanish illusion, forming a line across the front. A large translucent sheet is raised in front of them. Their shadows appear, still singing and dancing. On the final lyric, Celebrate, the sheet drops. The entire cast vanished. A faint silhouette remains for just a moment longer. It is Lady Samantha in her white satin gown, and Opal and teenage Opal holding hands.
And just like that, the girl who chased the spotlight finally found the light within.
Joy, not fame, is life's greatest hit.
Stage goes dark. Curtain call. The song Joy to the World reprise begins.